Hi guys, I'm sitting on the floor of my living room because I wanted to do a little art video. Art is a really big part of me, and I haven't drawn on these sketchpads since I went to my art classes back in like 2022. What? So I wanted to do a little like sketch with me while we talk, and I want to do a little art tour because I've got some bangers in these things, you know what I mean? And I haven't really showed you guys my truest potential as an artist, and that's a really big disservice to myself. Let's get into it, shall we? I'm gonna be using this. It's Vine Charcoal or Willow. I also have these chalk pastels. I mean, I don't really like these pastels. They're like really messy, and I'm wearing white. It's okay, I'll just change later. I'm gonna show you guys the drawings in this. This is like the more sketchier version of this one because it's like loose paper. The other one is harder paper. Let's go through this, shall we? This is the first page. This was my professor's idea of warming us up for the whole class, you know? A bunch of freaking scribbles and shit. Yeah, just to warm us up. This was done in pencil, so it's nothing crazy. I kind of forgot like the order that we did things. Ooh, this is the mannequin that my professor had. We didn't have a live model on the first day, obviously, so she made us draw a mannequin. Ooh, another bust of the mannequin. I think these were done in like 10 minutes, if I recall correctly. This was the second day. We had a live model come in. My professor actually pointed this out, but I have a tendency to draw legs like 90% of the body. Our model did not have that, so I had to adjust. And when my professor came around and gave me critique, she was like, make sure you get the leg proportions right. Like, you should make a little indication first and then start sketching. So I originally made the thing like that, but then I realized she was a little shorter and her arms were posed up like that. So this is more accurate proportions. This one was whatever. That one too, whatever. This one's more leg proportion stuff that I did not get right, but I think I was getting the body shape right, at least the top part. And she had this bob that I really had fun with drawing. I would just draw this. Our professor was really adamant on making sure that we could sketch, put more stuff down than thinking about it, looking at the subject. This is me getting more into it. And see, this is my professor's correction. She was like, okay, you should probably make the legs a little bit smaller. This one was one of the practices that our class like stopped everything for, and then we walked around and looked at everyone's easels and looked at everyone's papers just to see what everyone was working on. And I didn't like this first sketch that I did of the model, so I made a second one. And when everyone came around, the professor was like, oh, 2 sketches. I was like, yeah, because low-key I messed up on that part. I don't know what I was doing. I really like this model too. She was older, but like she came in wearing like a big fur jacket. It was like so chic. This is another sketch that I found I really liked. I've tried drawing a face, didn't really go well. And this is one of the sketches that I really liked. She was facing away from me, like directly, and I got to draw her back figure. It was very beautiful. I don't know what this is. This is one of the other days. Professor had a tree trunk, so we drew a tree. This is where I started to get more proper proportions. Draw the figure in a box first, and then we fill it in. More quick sketches. Since these classes were kind of early in the morning, she would make us do a lot of warm-up. Oh, she was wearing a bun, by the way. The model was wearing a bun, so that's why it's like that. Oh my god. This one I'm kind of proud of. She was leaning forward. Oh, more tree stuff, bruh. Our professor wanted us to practice like getting curves right, making sure we had an idea of like the 3D form and stuff. So that's mine. Then she made us do the same thing with the model's leg. More leg. This one looks more like a 3D volume thing. She made us do the whole figure and then put the volume lines in. She's super tiny on the canvas though, and that's what my professor also commented on. She was like, oh, she's so tiny. You have a big canvas. Make sure you work with all of it. And I was like, ugh, yeah. Okay, low-key, I want to show you guys. I was going to skip this page, but I wanted to show you guys that sometimes drawing, it's tricky. And the first time around isn't gonna be your best. So I originally was sketching at the model in this, but then I realized it was way too freaking big. So then I just started over, and I don't know, this isn't as great either, but it's smaller again. I don't know what was up with me on this day. This is another sketch that I wasn't really proud of. I was like, I kind of messed up. So I redid it. I don't really know if I got this situation right. It kind of looks a little bit messy. Here is a chair. Okay, these sketches were my favorite. I love blocky figure drawing. It's my favorite thing ever because it makes me like think less about curves and more about like the shapes of things. One is a full block figure, more focusing on shades and stuff. Another blocky figure. This was a day with another model, and my professor wanted us to start practicing putting in shades. So she wanted us to do like white. That's not even shaded in, bruh. But this is like, and then it just goes gradient. I think it gets a lot muddled in the bottom area, but that's her leg. That's her leg. And then she was sitting on a thing. My professor had us practice a hand. I was trying to practice I had doing this. More blocky figure drawing. I like these a lot better. I think these were drawn with like picture references, not like my hand or anything. Ooh, feet. It's a really fun exercise. Our professor wanted us to work on negative space instead of filling in the figure itself. He was posed up, but instead of like drawing this part, we had to just try and draw his silhouette and then color out from there. So I'm definitely blurring this out, but this was the first male model, the first and only male model we had. We had to do shading, and this was more like shading practice. I don't know. It's not my best work. I think I was nervous. The next day, my professor wanted us to start working on ink. This model was my favorite model that we've ever worked with. We started sketching her out in ink. She made a lot of poses, and our professor encouraged us to do like multiple sketches of the same pose. So that's why there's 2 of that, 2 of this, kind of 2 of that, you know, just multiple. I don't know, it was really fun like getting to just move my brush really sporadically, because whenever I work with like a brush in art, I'm always just like, I have to make sure it's perfect. But honestly, like doing something like this really helped me with like my confidence and my lines and stuff. I'll show these all really quickly because there's a lot of pages of just quick sketching, but this is the 2nd page, 3rd page, 4th page, 5th, and this is the most like just lines on a page. 6th page, we started filling out more details, but I was still in the very loose brush era. Now this page I really like I really like the simple sketches over here, but I really like the way I shaded some of this. And there was also another sketch of that, and this was super fun to do. I don't know, I just really liked the shapes I used for this. Then my professor started to encourage us to put more values in. I mean, these aren't really the best ones, but it kind of reminds me of like a magazine sketch or something. More sketches. This one was really interesting. I have a feeling she was just stretching for most of these. This page, my professor wanted us to do more washes, just like load our brushes up with water and just make blobs. I weirdly really like this one. This page is really nice. More blobby figures. You can kind of see the way that my brush like sat on the page. Like you can see where it rested on. It's very interesting. I like looking. More painted blobs. Even more. God damn, there's so many. Even more. And boom, we moved on to harder pastels. She and the ballerina had such good poses. I love doing them so much. You can see that I did some sketches in black charcoal over the orange ones that I did first, because I didn't want to keep flipping the page, you know what I mean? I just wanted to fit as many figures as I could in one page. Look at these poses, they're so good. I actually don't really know what pose she was doing. Wait, what? Huh? I'm confused. Okay, anyway, yeah, I did a bunch of figures and I was messing around with the charcoal itself and putting it on its side to make values. These were her facing away from me. Again, more of that, like, I don't know, foreshortening. This was one of the longer sketches, which allowed me to make more details. Not my favorite, to be honest, and I didn't even do the hand or the foot. Oops. Okay, this one, I think I have to censor this, but it's on its side. This one I'm really proud of, but I don't really know how to do skin tones, man. Like, what the hell? Another lying portrait. Again, I don't really know how to mix colors to make it look like actual skin tones, so she's mostly yellow. Whoops. IDK, how to mix colors. Yes, we know this. This one is my favorite portrait that I did of her. I really like this. I really like how her face came out, and I don't know, it's just very moody. And the fact that it like takes up some of the page and leaves all this like empty space. I don't know, it's really satisfying to look at for me. Like, look at that. And also I really like how I did the shadow here. I really liked how I did this. Someone even went up to my canvas and said like, oh, you should put this in the community college like gallery thing, because some of the professors like to put a student gallery. I didn't, oops, but I was really I was like, thanks, oh my god. Originally this whole part was just like pale yellow, but my professor was like, oh, I encourage you to like color that in because it's all in shadow. And I was like, wait, you're freaking right. And when I did it, it looked way better. This is me actually trying to make skin tones really bad, and you can tell that I was mostly focused on the colors because look at this proportion work. What the hell is that, bro? Another coloring fail. And also the legs just like don't look right. What the heck? I think this was like the hardest day for me, honestly, because nothing was looking right. The colors weren't blending right. I was just not getting it. I don't know what I was trying to do here. This, I got the shading kind of right, but honestly, it's just not finished enough for me to be like, oh, I'm proud of it. Hand and foot. This was actually, I'm kind of proud of these actually. Like, look at the detail. Don't ask whose foot that is. Don't even ask. Don't even ask. And this is a assignment that my professor made us do. She was like, oh, try and recreate like a classical painting with chalk pastels. Ugh. I kind of hate this. I want to punch it to the moon. And basically, that's freaking it. I mean, I have so many pages, which is why I want to start drawing again. But like, that was all of this pad's drawings. Whoa. Time to move to this one. This like sketchpad has a lot more refined stuff, and it does, but also at the same time it still has like sketches at the end of the day because this is what it's for. This one is kind of smaller than the yellow one too, so boom, first page. Now, if you can believe, this is actually the mannequin that I first started drawing in the yellow one. My professor wanted us to practice values, so that's what we did. Here's a little up and down. I'm kind of actually really proud of this. Like, holy moly. What possessed me, bro? What possessed me? This was of the male model, more shading practice, and a little thumbnail. I mean, I'm kind of proud of this. I didn't really make his face though, because, I don't know, I was kind of focused on the body. Another shading practice on the male model. Not my best work. Everything's a little bit muddied. I think I was just overworking the paper because it starts like being a weird texture around there. I think the thumbnail looks way better than the whole thing. Our professor wanted us to do more silhouette work. Again, the charcoal like rubs off. It's weird, but I'm actually really proud of this. More shading work. More practice with shading with the ballerina model. Ink practice, shading, whatnot. Lying down pose. I'm actually really freaking proud of this one. More blobs, but this time it's on this paper. Oh. Bro, my professor was like, don't make any lines. Okay, so you want me to die? You want me to die? I don't know, I just did not capture anything correctly. Like, I was like, what the hell? How am I supposed to do this, bro? This was more of that exercise, but I think I did this way better. I mean, am I cheating low-key? Because I'm using, well, I guess I'm not really cheating because it's not really lines, but I don't know. It's just not my favorite. Here's some close-ups. I mean, I did get the proportions pretty good, but it's just not my favorite exercise to do, which that means that I have to do more of it. Okay, this, I really got frustrated with this. I started making this one and then I got really freaking frustrated because it looked just so bad to me that I, mid-session with like 10 minutes left, I flipped the page and I did this. And oh my gosh, since the model was facing directly towards me, she saw that I started over, and I saw her face. She like kind of gasped. She was like, "Oh," like, damn, why are you starting over? But I am glad that I did start over. This looks way better, and I'm sorry I used lines, professor, but like, low key, I ate with this. This whole part is supposed to be surrounded in black, but honestly, who cares? I think I ate. And that's why it's good to start over sometimes, guys. I found it kind of sweet that she was like worried for me, low-key. This is more practice on shading with no lines, but I did lines and the professor called me out for it, but she said it's still pretty good. So, This is chalk pastel of the other model. I think I got the skin tones mostly good for this, but at the same time it still gets muddied and stuff. I do like that I've put blue, but I don't know. More coloring. This is her lying down. Then on the last day, my professor asked us if we wanted to take turns like posing, like sitting down and having everyone else draw our portraits, or we do our own self-portraits, which everyone voted for doing our own self-portraits, but I wanted to draw each other. I mean, self-portraits are fun, so I had fun with these. We all had mirrors next to our canvases and we just sketched ourselves. This is more self-portraits. I actually really like this one the most. And this was the longest self-portrait like time that we could do. I just filled in the whole page. Not my best one, low-key, but it's more shading practice. And one chalk pastel one, which I don't like, obviously. I only attempted one in color. For a reason, bruh. For a reason. Basically, that's all of that. I have so much extra paper, which again, that's why I want to do an art video. But that's, oh my god, this one's so much heavier. That's all of those drawings. It's time to get drawing. I'm gonna start off with the yellow pad because, I don't know, less pressure on me. Because this one has better paper. Oh lord. Doing this does not get easier, low-key. I open the curtains for more light, and I have my trusty mirror. Time to get sketching. Oh, this about to be hella messy, bruh. How should I hold this? I kind of forgot. How was your guys' day, huh? My day was pretty okay. You know, I've been doing live streaming. Like, I've been video game live streaming. And it's actually so much fun, you guys. But it made me really, like really aware of how social media, like, really makes us, like, kind of terrible. You know what I mean? Like, there was, like, ever since I started live streaming, I noticed how many people like really get off on freaking making people feel embarrassed. Like, I live stream video games, or one video game, and it's Valorant, obviously, because I don't play anything else at the moment. But there would be some people that like go into my stream and they like are making fun of me and stuff. Which honestly I don't really mind because I knew it was like low-key inevitable, because it's like, well, I'm live streaming a game, I'm a girl, and of course men are gonna come into my game and call me bad. But like, honestly, I know I'm bad, low-key. No, I'm not even bad, honestly. I'm just solo queuing for the first time ever. But like there's a chatter that went into my chat and was like, oh, you're bronze, like your aim is bad, get off the game. And and sometimes whenever I get those comments, I like to think of them as like my sisters or whatever, like rage baiting me or whatever. So I just like respond in the most like, actually I like literally climbed out of bronze once, so tell that to like try again. And I'm like it's all just unserious for me, and they would like keep talking and stuff, and since I kept responding in a way that like didn't really make me look mad, they finally chatted they chatted something like, oh, the most unrage baitable, and I was like, yeah. And then I said, oh, I think, like, out loud I said, oh, I think I have a gift. But now that I think about it, like, low-key, maybe I do have a gift. Because, like, honestly, I've kind of, like, since preparing myself for, like, comments like that, or people, like, going to my chat like that, I kind of just, like, I don't take it seriously. Because, honestly, like, do I know them in real life? And even if I did know them in real life, and they were, like, commenting that stuff to me, I would have been like, what the hell, are you 12? Oh, that was bad. I would have been like, what the hell, like, are we 12 years old, guys? What's going on? So yeah, but live streaming has been really fun. I really like it. I'm like literally climbing, guys. I started streaming 5 days ago. I was bronze 2, now I'm silver 2, and I was on a win streak, but then the Fire Nation attacked. No, I'm kidding. But like genuinely, like, oh my god, guys, I was like, what the fudge? Like, there's no way I'm losing right now. Like, I could not win a single game last night, and I streamed hella late, so. Well, that has no correlation to do with anything, but like, oh, well, I do get tired really easily, so I was like, damn, like, this is bad, guys, this is bad. But yeah, I am still having fun, even though I'm not really progressing as fast as I wanted to be, but it's so fun, and people actually like chat and stuff. So I'm really thankful for that, because honestly, that's the number one thing that I hated about playing games by myself. I couldn't really talk to anyone. Oh crap, I made my mouth way too low, and I cannot erase this. I guess I can make a darker line here. Yeah. Just been having fun. Watching movies, watching TV, watching stuff that I really wanted to watch, but just like deprived myself of, because I don't know. This doesn't really look like me, but I guess I haven't drawn in a bit with charcoal, so it's fine. See, like, I have to unrage bait myself. I have this like whatever attitude. I feel like that makes me less rage baitable. I mean, literally, like, there was one time my ex was like trying to rage bait me by just like asking me questions about my day or whatever I was doing, and at the end of like their whole like questionnaire, they were like, damn, my rage bait didn't work. And I was like, I thought that was you like asking me questions about my day, like I thought you cared. So did my ex train me for that, low-key? Like, maybe. Having a super fun time doing social media, like actually taking it seriously, and honestly, and it's all for fun anyway. Like, I'm saying doing it seriously, but like genuinely it's all for fun. Like, I didn't know. I think that takes a lot of the pressure off of it, honestly, because it's like, oh, my video didn't get like 10,000 views in the first hour of posting. I think that's gonna stress me out and I'm gonna get a stress ulcer. Like, I don't think that's the kind of approach that I want to go through, you know what I mean? So I'm just like, you know what, I'm gonna post whatever I want to post, and if people like it, hell yeah. If people don't like it, okay. I like what I'm putting out, so like I'm like the type of person to put out what I want to watch, you know what I mean? I've been saying you know what I mean a lot, but yeah, putting out the videos that I want to watch myself instead of what everyone else wants, which if the people that like me for my content like watch whatever I put out, then hell yeah. But if they don't, then it's fine. There's no pressure. It's not like I'm gonna really force them to watch whatever I put out anyway. And yeah, one thing that I did not know was gonna happen was how many people really like my Girl From Nowhere commentary. Like I have been critiquing that show ever since the Reset show came out, and I'm like, yo, I can't be the only one thinking these things. So I started posting my thoughts on it, and like I made a friend out of it, bro. Like we were like, oh my god, yeah, the show is low-key booty cheeks. Like, what's going on? I don't know. And we're both just bonding. Everyone's like having actual like smart like dialogues under my comment section about the show, and I'm like, damn, like low-key, that's one of the things that I want to do. I want to be able to like critique TV shows with other people, because watching media is like my favorite thing to do. It's so fun, and critiquing it is even funner, even more fun. Like the things I love are the things I love because I'm able to analyze it. That's why I'm like, maybe I should make a YouTube video of like Girl From Nowhere and what's happening with it, because I am taking like a film degree, and low-key like it's so fun. I love writing about things that I watch. I love being able to talk about it. Like it's my favorite thing to do. And like one day it would be so fun to like write a short story, or like write for a movie or TV show. Like I think that would be like my dream job, low-key. That, or you know, content creation. Like imagine writing a short film. Oh, imagine writing a movie. Oh my god. And I think I could do it. Honestly. Genuinely, honestly. I think a lot of my confidence comes from my mom. Like my mom, like really, she puts in all of my confidence for me, and it's really helpful because she's the most like the most strongest woman I know. She genuinely has gone through so many things, and she's helped me go through my own things as well. And every time I tell her of a goal that I really like, or I really want to accomplish, or something I really want to do, she's like, Ate, you can do it. Like you can literally do it. And I think she's one of the reasons why I started like taking myself more seriously, because I swear to god I used to like be like, I'm like low-key worthless. But ever since I started taking her advice like seriously and like taking her word as gospel, I'm like, bro, like I literally can do anything. And I don't know if that's like crazy to say, but there's a reason why in every award show people thank their mom. Okay, people thank their mom. They're like, thank you mom for everything that you've done for me. Like you're my biggest supporter, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, my mom's my hero. She puts faith in everything I do. She thinks I'm freaking Van Gogh reincarnated. And I don't know, she's so beautiful, and she's so smart and independent, and like genuinely the best woman that I know. Sorry to all other women, this woman's the greatest. Actually not sorry, because that's my freaking mom. Okay, my mom solo is your mom. Sorry. Just kidding. Okay, I think I've been working on this a little bit too long. Oh my god, I didn't change out of my white sweater. It's fine. This is my portrait. That's me. Okay, it's flipped. Let me unflip it for y'all. She's a little more on the cartoon side. And I think I got the chin proportion wrong, but like I said, maybe I could just like wipe it off. wipe it. No, I'm smudging it more. Whatever. That's me. Okay, time to work on the better paper. Oh, I just hiccup. Oh, Jesus. Why is it so heavy, bruh? I'm gonna do this portrait while not even looking at the paper. I'm gonna look straight into the camera, okay? So let's hope I do this. But yeah, I've just been doing whatever. Sorry, this requires a lot more concentration than I thought. And also I've let go of where I put things. Whoopsies. Also, there's a lot of freaking background noise because I live in an apartment and other people exist, which really sucks. But it's fine. Okay, I'm just singing now. But how are you guys, man? I want to have like a community that I could speak to. I feel like I don't really know, like people who watch my videos, I love it. But like I don't really know some of them, you know? And I have like live, in my streams, I have people that like return, and I'm really thankful for them. But I really want to know what you guys are thinking, what you guys are doing, what you guys think of everything that I talk about. Like, is it interesting to y'all? So I looked at the paper. She look a mess, but like she low-key look like an avant-garde kind of mess. Yeah, why I kind of like her. Maybe I could like fix this up. But yeah, I want to know more about you guys. More about what y'all do, what y'all think, how you do, how you think. And I was thinking of making a Discord, but also like I'm not freaking big enough for that, you know what I mean? But also at the same time, it's like, is there really a requirement to anything in life? Like genuinely, is there? Like I could just do anything low-key. So maybe I will make a Discord and have people join. Then I can have like some chats about TV shows, some chats about video games, some chats about whatever, honestly. I know that you should not draw hair like as individual strands, but sometimes it's so fun to do that. Like when I was like in middle school, I used to draw hair like oh my god, I think I was like clinically insane or something, because like genuinely, what possessed me to do that, bro? Like nothing. Look at these two eyes. That's how I feel when I look in the mirror, low-key. Like I'm like, damn, my eyes lopsided as hell. Also, like she's lopsided, but I love her. I love her. I love her. Sorry, that was kind of weird. Guys, never freaking lose your retainers, or else you get lopsided teeth like me. But also, it's like wabi-sabi. I love lopsided teeth. I love messed up teeth, bro. It's my favorite thing ever. What day is it? April 1st, 2026. No look. Self porch. I love lopsided teeth. It's my favorite thing ever. Speaking of like low-key insecurities, someone joined my live stream and was like, oh my god, what lip combo are you wearing? And I'm like, mama, that's my lips. Like I wear like this lip gloss, this tinted lip gloss, but this that's all self nature made, bro. That's like hyperpigmentation. Is that hyperpigmentation? No, but seriously, like I used to be so self-conscious about that. But then I would watch videos of other girls like doing like lip combos, and they would do a darker outline on the outside of their lips and then like fill it in with a lighter color. I was like, holy crap, that's low-key, I have that built in. What the freak? I used to be so self-conscious of that, like, and now I'm like, wow, wait, low-key, the girls want what I have, low-key. I'm not even gonna fix the eyes. I think the eyes are gorgeous like this. Okay, maybe I'm gonna fix the eyes a little bit. The girls what I want, I have. And I'm like, guys, yes, keep doing it. It's so beautiful, right? Make like a little heart with the charcoal on my hands. Okay. I'm gonna put some color on this. Guys, what color should I use? Maybe blue for sky. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, insecurities are so strange though, because people want what they don't have. Straight hair people want curly hair. Curly hair people want straight hair. And then all it takes is someone else looking at you and being like, girl, you're gorgeous. For you to be like, wow, I am gorgeous. And if you didn't have to go on that journey, honestly, good on you. If you were confident from the beginning, like, I'm so happy for you. But for the people who can relate and like have been insecure but then like slowly stopped becoming insecure because people were like, you know what, I want what you have, then I can relate to y'all and y'all can relate to me, because low-key same, like, it's a journey. Self-expression is such a journey, and honestly I'm very thankful that I'm able to like go on it and thrive, because if I wasn't able to go through this journey, I wouldn't have been as confident as I am now. You know what I mean? Like, I never used to look at myself and think I'm ugly, but I used to look at myself and think like, damn, like, I could be prettier. But at this point I'm like, damn, I'm gorgeous! And there's no amount of like words that can describe how it felt. I just spread doo-doo all over the paper. There's no amount of words that can describe really like how it feels to finally accept that, you know what, maybe I'm gonna stop hating on myself today and stop hating on myself in the future, because low-key, I'm a baddie. Yeah. Guys, this is so much fun. I remember why I love physical media so much. I freaking love touching paper, bro. It's the best thing on earth. Like, I feel alive. I think this is turning into a sunset, so I'm just gonna like fully commit. I'm gonna fully commit. Who cares about a body? My body's a sunset, bro. Oh! Jesus. This is causing a lot of chalk though to go everywhere. So I need to, good thing I put down this like blanket, but this needs to immediately go into the laundry, even though I just took it out. I feel like I could add something else to this. Maybe like some butterflies or something. Woo! What color butterflies? Maybe blue. You guys know that apparently Life is Strange Reunion came out? Yeah. Life is Strange Reunion came out. And the devs did not give me a... the devs didn't give me a key for it? What the hell? Yo, I'm about to be in trouble. This couch low-key got chalk on it. But you know what? It's fine. I didn't even want the key. I didn't even want your stupid game anyway. Oh, but I do. Oh, but I do. I wonder how it's gonna go. I kind of have my doubts just because, like, oh, wait. Just because Square Enix... I don't know about their version of Life is Strange is going. It feels very trying to recreate something that was really great just for like nostalgia and also money. but who knows? Maybe they really popped off with this new game. And I'd be happy if they do, genuinely. Like, that would be the greatest thing ever, because I love Life is Strange so much. But a part of me feels like it shouldn't become a franchise. Like, a part of me is like, girl, was this even necessary? Was any of it necessary? Or are we just dilly-dallying around? Like, what's going on? What is going on? This is what butterflies look like, by the way, for those of y'all that didn't know. Wee. That's the one thing I really like about drawing stuff in nature, is that sometimes like nature just remixes all the time, low-key. So you could do whatever you want and people will still recognize it as something out in nature. That's what I love about nature. And also it, like, you know, keeps us alive and stuff. Yeah, humans are killing it. The fudge! Like, that's so messed up. Y'all, we low-key gotta die. All of us. Yes, we. I just drew one butterfly. Should I add more? Yes? Oh, okay. Y'all love butterflies. Noting it. This is honestly so much fun, y'all. But I know that editing this video is gonna be a pain because I'm just everywhere. I'm just freaking all over the place already. Because at least I'm having fun in this moment right now. You know what I mean? Speaking of other things that I really love, Heartbreak High has its final season out right now. I watched the first couple of episodes and oh my god, it's like literally a nostalgia fest, low-key. It's a nostalgia fest for real. Like, I love how they're editing the show. I'm gonna show you guys how I do this. Butterfly tutorial. Boom. That's how you draw a wing. Okay, pay close attention. You draw the outline. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So you draw these three thingies, and then you make circles, and then just color outside of the circles that you made. Boom. Butterfly wing. Okay, attempting again to put white. Because I know these things are white. But I know it's gonna smudge. Hold on. Damn it. Smudge. Damn it. Smudge. There. Some white. Okay, that's my sunset portrait that I did. Guys, which one's better? Loki, this is a hard choice. Oh my god, I don't know. Anyway, that was the video, guys. Which one was better? Which one's your favorite, Loki? Like, which one's your favorite? But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I really actually enjoyed this so much. Maybe I have to go back and do some more art stuff. On camera, off camera. I just gotta make more art. Thank you so much for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe. And honestly, like, maybe draw a self-portrait today. Who cares if it's good or bad? Like, literally, what the hell? I just did this out of fun. Take the pressure off of things if you want to create things. You know what I mean? Make sure you hit the bell. Hit the bell! For more notifications on future videos. And I have an Instagram, TikTok, and a Twitch. I'm really funny on TikTok, I think. And I post most of my art on Instagram. And I'm planning to stream on TikTok and Twitch at the same time, if I can figure it out. And always remember to keep being authentically you, because no one else is gonna do it for you, so you might as well. Okay. Thank you for watching. Bye. Oh, I've got chalk pastel fingers. Love ya, bye. ASMR. Just 3 beds. Not you, bruh. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?